Hi everyone, I want to demonstrate how I implemented sounds into the Unity project. First I created sounds in Reaper. Some sounds were taken from libraries, some were recorded by myself. Subsequently, all the sounds were processed by various plugins. Some layerings were done inside the sound editor for one sounds, like coins. And other layerings were already done directly in Unity for other sounds, like steps and jumps. The music was written by me for another project. Sounds were rendered with the render region matrix to the audio folder in the Unity project. This was done specifically to speed up the working process, so that if one or more sounds were changed, they would quickly be rendered with the correct name and immediately would be in the right place. Now let's move on to the Unity project itself. After launching the game, the nature ambient sounds and music is already playing in the house. For this, I installed an audio source in the house and gave it a mesh collider that copies the house shape. And wrote the script that determines what the listener will hear. While the character, that is, the controller, is outside, we hear the nature ambient. When he enters the house, that is, into the collider, we hear music. When the controller leaves the collider, we hear the nature ambient again. For character running, I used a sample layering of steps and shuffling clothes. For this, I created the function for two events on the right and left steps in Animator. And I wrote a script for the controller, which sets the sounds at the moments when the events are triggered. The layering was done directly in Unity itself. Here I added volume faders using the script to make it easier to adjust the volume of steps and clothes. Both for steps and for clothes, samples are randomly selected from arrays. In addition, the pitch of each sample changes inside the script. I did the jumps in a similar way, but I also recorded my voice for the character. In the animator, at the jump moment, I created a function on the event that reproduces a voice sample, which is randomly taken from the array. At the landing moment, two step samples sound almost simultaneously and a cloth sample also sounds. For the car engine sound, I created an audio source, placed it in the place of the hood and looped it. At a far distance from the car, we already stopped hearing the engine. Coins. Here I had to be not only a sound designer. First, I added a rotation script to the prefab of coins. Next, I tried to make a coin sample playback and its disappearance through the destroy function at the same time. But there was only one thing going on. As a result, after playing the sample, I made only the external disappearance of the coin and nothing else happens when the character crosses it again. Additionally, I made sure that the woodpecker's knocks could be heard from the firs. For this, the samples of woodpeckers' knocks from the array are randomly added to the prefab of firs with the script. But it was necessary that they sounded periodically and harmoniously, and not like a drill horde on a construction site with an unpleasant flanger effect. For this, I wrote in the script that they start playing at different random times and are also played through different times. That's all. Thanks for your attention. Have a good mood ahead.